The playoffs are in full swing as we welcome you to this postseason contest on EA Sports. Today, a good one in store here between the Minnesota Vikings and the Tampa Bay Buccaneers. A date on Super Bowl Sunday awaits one of these teams as we begin the NFC Championship game. And this will be a touchback, so we're going to need our first snap to see the first action of this game. Offense out now to get us started. It's 1st and 10. We give to Irving to start this drive. Blocked by the first guy he met. No gain on that first down run.
I don't think that's the amount that they were looking for there, Kate. Going to lead to some shuffling around here in the playbook. Find a more aggressive call on second.
At the 36-yard line.
They'll come to the line here, 2nd and 9. Once again, Irving. This is ahead for about 5. Brought down by Javon Hargrave.
When you don't have great success on first down, Kate, it's a little bit like a hitter in baseball falling behind in the count. And all you want to do as a hitter is get back to a fighting chance. Give yourself a better count. That play, well, it does the same here. Now a much more manageable and opportune third down situation.
First time this game they've looked to him. And 4th and 4 coming up. So they couldn't throw for it on 3rd down, and as a result, they're headed off the field earlier than expected on their opening series.
Keeping them off the scoreboard, well, that's already a win defensively. Not letting them even cross midfield, that's the cherry on top.
Perhaps a little misplaced sense of urgency on their opening drive. We'll find out together, and they're going for this from their own side. Trying on 4th down. Here's Mayfield. And it's a turnover to begin their game. That's incomplete on 4th, and it's going to go over on downs.
Do you think maybe, just maybe, there's a chance of having too much confidence offensively? That's not a spot you want to see a team going for it on 4th down. And now it puts their defense right on the hook to try and pick them up after that miscue on 4th.
In for the first time to Rachaad White. And it's a nice little chunk here, 6 yards. And a play made by Jacob Parrish.
Cool thing about a drive starting run like that, Kate, is it really just gives you every opportunity in the playbook, whatever you want to do. But as for me, I like to reward that runner. Give it to him again and see if he can get you a new set of downs.
Play fake. It's Milton. Brought in left side by Jefferson. And the stop is made at the 32, so give him almost enough for a new set of downs.
2-yard gain on the play. And it's 3rd down.
3rd and just 2 to go.
Press all 80. Press all 80.
Go yardage run for White. And he's tackled with the first down yardage. Love the way they decided to keep the drive moving, Brock, pounding it forward, setting an early tone on this opening drive.
It sure does, both physically and then mentally as well, because you know and I know successful run often leads to great play-action pass.
Here we go, here we go.
Here's Milton, 1st and 10. Flushed out of the pocket. And like an empty wrapper, he just throws that one away.
I'll give this quarterback credit. He bought as much time as he could, but eventually, the only option left was to throw it away.
Come on, hey, smash Bronco. 19, Tiger, 19. Go check, go check.
They've got a man in motion.
Hey.
Running on 2nd with White. And all he can get is a yard here, Brock. It's going to be 3rd down.
Hey, that's a run that's ho-hum on the stat sheet, but if you see a bigger play on the ground later on, it'll largely be because of a play just like that one, softening up the front and opening the door for a bigger gap in the future.
Short throw is dropped. This one's incomplete.
Well, that drop is such a bummer because it ruins the payoff of such a well-designed play, Kate. Got the man open, beat the coverage, and you got to go finish it. You got to go make that catch. I will say, keep that one in mind. They can revisit that play in the future. I'd say all in all, that's the exact type of start this team was looking for. 2 possessions in, they've got the lead, early momentum with that field goal.
Here's Reichert set to kick this away. And this is going to bounce out of the end zone, so they will set up shop at the 35.
At their own 35-yard line.
Good starting field position for the Buccaneers. 1st and 10.
What's up?
Drive begins with a run by Irving. And he's going to just get this across midfield before he's taken out of bounds. 16 yards on the play. And that's good for a Buccaneer 1st down.
Well, more often than not, it's the passing game that's asked to go from 1st down to 1st down in just one play. Get that big play potential on the ground, jeez, it just infuses your offense with confidence.
One play in, Brock, and this drive is already into enemy territory. Going to the ground again on 1st. And he's only able to get back to the line. It's going to be 2nd down.
These big D tackles in this league, they love weaponizing their size right in the middle of the field. It is so hard to clear lane against him. But once he got his paw on him, it was dead on arrival.
Now, nothing doing on the last run. It's 2nd and 10. Now here's Mayfield. Taken in by Felton, left side. And he's going to get it out past the 40 before he goes out.
The nice thing about a drag route is it works versus zone. You can find that soft spot and get a completion. But they can be very effective when you got an excellent route runner running away on that drag route for man coverage.
3rd down, give to Irving. That one gains 7. And that's good enough for a Tampa 1st down.
I love that call on 3rd down because it just gives you options. The best 3rd down teams are teams that do just that. Right? They give you options. You don't let the defense dictate to you. You look at what they're giving you, and you take advantage of them.
1st down, looking to throw. Mayfield. And someone stepped in. It's intercepted. Picked off by C.J. Gardner-Johnson. And the Vikings take over after forcing the first turnover of this ballgame. So good field position to start with for the Vikings. It's 1st and 10. Drive starts with a carry by White. And he'll stay upright through this rain, but not through that hit. He's tackled after about a 1-yard gain. Just a gain of 1, and that brings up 2nd and 9.
That's the kind of yardage it's not going to kill this drive on the first play, but it does put you a little bit behind schedule. Now 2nd down becomes critical because nobody wants a 3 and out.
Out of the gun, it's Milton. Forced out to his right. He just throws this one away.
He did exactly what he was supposed to do on that play. Felt the pressure and escapes the pocket. After that, it's on somebody downfield to get open and give him a target. No one did, and he simply has to get rid of it.
Last pass unsuccessful, and they have third down here.
60, go.
Third and long for him here. Bails out of the pocket quick. He's running for it. And he's out of bounds just past, looks like, the 40-yard line.
Well, once a play breaks down, you're just looking for a running lane. Just a little bit of room, just a little bit of air in the pocket. He found one of those two, but the defense swarms towards him and denies him the other.
So it looks like they're going to line up and go for this. 4th and 4.
Ready? Nothing. Cancel 80. Dragon 60.
Off the play fake. Here's Milton. And this one's swatted away by a defender, so they wait for it unsuccessfully. And now they turn it over on downs.
You know, Kate, I don't think I've ever met a defender that cares. All they want to do is get off the field. Doesn't matter if it's a drop pass, deflection, breakup, even an interception. Challenged by the offense to get one more stop to get off the field, and that's exactly what they did.
Catch made by Bucky Irving. He runs this to the 25 before being brought down. That one goes for 17 yards and moves the chains. We're 1 quarter into deciding who's going to represent the NFC in the Super Bowl. Just 3-0 is our score. More from Raymond James Stadium coming up after the break. Back for the start of quarter number 2. It's Buccaneers football as we begin. They've got it first to begin the fray. Here's the give to Irving. Not the way to begin a new set of downs, Brock, as they drop him behind the line. That's a nice quick correction for this front, Brock. Give up the big play and then get a little back on the very next one.
Exactly the kind of response you want to see from your defense. You got to forget about the big play for now and stay focused on that next snap.
They break the huddle. It's 2nd down now. Shotgun snap for Mayfield. Caught at the 10-yard line. This is going to make it down to the 6. That's going to set him up with 1st and goal.
You just got to love that angle, right? It's been around a long time, but think about it defensively, Kate. How many times do you see the backs out of the backfield or just run to the flat? The great running backs know how to plant their foot, sell that flat route, break it off to an angle, break off at 1st down.
And he's brought down real close to that goal line at the 1. It's a pickup of 5, and that brings up 2nd and goal.
That run now has put them in such a great spot, Kate. You get a run like that inside the 1st and goal situations, there's a whole lot of confidence when you break the huddle.
The nose of the football inside the 1. Here's 2nd and goal.
180. Stop.
Go to him again. And he's not going to be denied a second time. Touchdown, Tampa Bay. The Buccaneers take a 2nd quarter lead. On is Chase McLaughlin for the point after. Extra point sent in through the rain. And the Buccaneers take a 4-point lead. McLaughlin has it on the team, and he's ready to send this flight. On the return, Isaiah Rodgers. And he's going to make this to the 28 before going down.
The Vikings take over 1st and 10 at their own 28-yard line.
Minnesota in the formation. It's 1st and 10.
Viking 18. Steady.
Starting on the ground. Here's White. He's taken down after a very productive effort there, Brock, up to the 40-yard line. Looking quickly here.
And the Vikings 1st down. First and 10 at the 40-yard line.
Pocket isn't holding up. They're able to drop it. And a big play drives them backwards. Second down coming up.
When they were in their defensive meetings this week, that's exactly how you draw it up. Play sound zone defense. Give that quarterback nowhere to go. Let that pass rush get home.
After the sack, defense has got to be feeling good. Here comes 2nd and 12.
19 Lions. 3.
Off the play fake, he'll throw. He's in trouble and gets brought down again. And back-to-back takedowns behind the line of scrimmage set him up now with 3rd down.
An individual player taking over a drive isn't limited to just skilled players on the offense. If a defender gets in a groove like this, he can wreck a drive single-handedly with his pass rush. That is back-to-back sacks for him now. And it sure seems like whatever move he's throwing out there, it's working.
He's going to have this up and across midfield, partner to the 48. So a timely moment for a big play, and they get the first on 3rd and 19.
First and 10 at the 48-yard line.
They're going play action. Finds him on the crossing route. And he'll be brought down at about the 29. It goes as a gain of 19 yards. And that's going to get the Vikings the first down.
First down. A gain of 19 yards. First down, Minnesota.
60 by 3, Lions.
From the gun, a run for White. This is going to take him into the red zone. He's down to the 16-yard line. Give him 13 on that play. And it'll bring up a Minnesota first down.
First down. A gain of 13 yards. First down, Vikings.
Hawk 70. Good.
Here's White again. He surges ahead for 5. Make it second down.
It's a gain of 5. Brings up second and 5.
We're at the 2-minute warning now from Raymond James. The Vikings in need of some points before the break. 5 still to go here. This is second down.
Let's go now. 19, 18.
White gets this one on his own read. Defense following the ball perfectly on that zone read and closing on him for a loss. The line between safeties and linebackers gets real blurred on plays like that, Brock. He handled that one just like a Mike would have.
Yeah, if injuries were to ever crop up, Kate, I bet he could handle the linebacker spot for them as well. Just tremendous diagnosis in that run support.
The left side brought in by Hawkinson. And he's brought down after a short game.
You can earn your money in the NFL in all sorts of different ways, but defensively, in a league where you're just not hitting as much at training camp, you're not tackling as much as they got to in the old days, when you can make a play in the open field, keep it short like that, I promise you some money will follow.
With that play clock getting perilously close to 0, Kevin O'Connell calls for a timeout. They'll have 2 left to work with before halftime. So the Vikings will try a field goal on 4th down. Will Reichert headed out. He's hit once already. This is a short one, inside of 30 yards.
Hey, facing a deficit that's going to follow you into halftime in that locker room, they will welcome those 3 points and a little bit of feel-good momentum.
Things trim back down to a single point, Brock, as they send this off and away. And that one bounces through the end zone for a touchback.
First and 10 at their own 35-yard line.
Good starting field position for the Buccaneers. 1st and 10. Baker now from the gun. Has him on the quick hitter. And he's short of the first after a mile gain. It goes to the hurry-up offense here.
A 6-yard pickup brings up second and 4.
From the gun, Mayfield. He rolls to his right. Ooh, would have been a big gainer if they connected, but they could not. Instead, third down coming up.
Kate, it just kind of feels like they've met their match with this defense. So many plays, well, they just not ended the way they were drawn up. Fortunately, well, their defense is doing the same. You really feel like which offense can get into rhythm is going to find a way to win this game.
Hits his running back. And he's able to move past the 45 before going out. That one ends up a gain of 6. And that's good for a Buccaneer first down.
Number 7, Bucky Irving. First and 10 at the 47-yard line.
Point it right, point it right, point it right.
Sticking in the air. Here's Mayfield. He's got Emeka Egbuka. And they make the tackle at the 38. 10 seconds to go in our half, partner. We've got whistles. It's a timeout.
Move the chains! Gotta move them chains! Build momentum and keep that defense on its heels.
At the 38-yard line.
Once more, it's Mayfield. It is cut left side. And he's going to be taken down a yard shy of the 25. Offense letting the clock reach 3 seconds as they take the timeouts. And they can try a field goal now before halftime. Only time left for one more snap, Brock, so they're going to run out their field goal unit. From the left hash, this would be 43 yards. So we're through 2 quarters now. Still a half of football to be played. We'll be back with more of the NFL on EA Sports. Trophy awaits one of these teams, partner. Just a half to go as we're off in the third quarter. Fielded at the 7. Coverage team gets him down at the 26-yard line.
The Vikings take over first and 10 at their own 26-yard line.
All right, working from the gun to start. First and 10.
Hawk 70, Hawk 70. Jack, bomb, Jack.
Second half begins here with a run by White. This drive's quickly headed in the wrong direction. First play set down behind the line.
This is one of those plays that I wish we had the huddle mic'd up, Kate, because I can assure you that offensive line in their own way is telling that running back, sorry, we did not give you any chance.
Go, Reed, go. Get it. Drop 60, drop 19, Tiger, 19, Tiger. Reed, Reed.
Shotgun snap here to Milton. Cut out left. And he rips off good yardage, but it will not move the chains.
The goal of that little drag route is to get him for at least a minimal gain with space to add after that. That picked up a good chunk, and it was nearly a big play.
Extra man in the secondary for the Bucs on third down.
Ready. Left thing, 19. 3. Warrior 70. Ready.
Throwing now on third and 2. That's cut. This is Addison. They'll get 18 yards there. And that's going to give the Vikings the first down. And that right there is about the best you could hope for against double coverage. Good chunky yards, and more importantly, Brock, don't get burned taking a risk.
Yeah, it's really the defense that gets burned, and that is just demoralizing. You got double coverage, you got what you want, and 2 guys can't stop one.
Solid run in here. That's 9 yards as he brings up second down.
Well, that doesn't net a first down. You get yards like that in the run game, you will take it in the NFL.
To throw, Milton. Hits him on the out route. Makes the tackle. He's got space ahead. Still fighting forward. He does it. Touchdown, Minnesota. The Vikings take the lead right away in half number 2. It's a Justin Jefferson touchdown. Record there to tack on the extra point. And the Vikings push their lead to 3. record, set to kick this away. And that kickoff is into and then out of the end zone. So we got a touchback. This drive will start at the 35. Good starting field position for the Buccaneers. 1st and 10. Irving here from the gun. They bring him down, but not before he picks up 7, Brock, to begin this drive.
Well, that run may not move the chains, Kate. That is such a confidence builder. Sets the tone for more play action, maybe more runs. That's exactly how you want to start a drive.
Mayfield now from the gun. Outside, this is into the hands of Felton. And they're going to haul him down just shy of the 40. That play good for 17 and a 1st down.
You want to become a quarterback's best friend, do that. Turn a short little gain, a short little pass into some yards after catch, and that quarterback will find you again.
1st down, here's Baker. Finds the in route complete. And he's going to be brought down at the 35-yard line.
This is one of those kind of win-win situations. Both sides feel good. As an offense, I get a completion. I get a win. As a defense, I keep everything in front of me. I make the tackle for a short gain. I get a win, too. Sometimes you can get to win-win.
Halfway to the marker. It's 2nd and 5. Shotgun handoff to Irving. And he'll pick up enough to move the chains.
That does not show up on any explosive stat sheet, but let me tell you, Kate, that's the real deal right there. You run for that kind of yardage consistently in the NFL, you do set yourself up for success.
1st and 10, it's Mayfield. Short pass brought in. And they bring him down at the 18-yard line. Offense in the hurry up here.
10 yards on the pickup. It's 2nd and inches.
This is Irving on 2nd. It's inside the 10. And he's going to haul it in for the Tampa Bay touchdown. The Buccaneers grab the lead on their 1st series of the half. It's what every player who scores a touchdown wants to do, Brock. He wants to get right back there and put another 6 on the board.
I've never met an NFL player content with one end zone trip in a game.
Nope.
Yeah, if you're content, you're not making it to this league. You get one, you instantly think of another, and the fortunate few are able to actually deliver on it.
McLaughlin has it on the team, and he's ready to send this flying. On the return, here's Rodgers. And in the end, Brock, a pretty exciting touchback as the return comes out to the 30.
Take over 1st and 10 at their own 30-yard line.
First call here coming from the shotgun.
60 Vices, 60 Vices. Panther Street, Panther Street. Cougar 19.
Throwing now, Milton. Complete to his back, Tank Bigsby. And not much doing, he stopped quickly.
Kate, I don't know why every once in a while I'll get these little flashbacks, but a little play like that just flashes me back to the preseason, my first preseason. And one of the veteran QBs said, hey, Brock, whatever you do, just find completions. You will never go broke taking a profit. Go get a completion. They're at a premium in this league.
And this one's brought to a halt at about the 36-yard line.
5 yards on the play. And it's 3rd down.
All plays on the table here for 3rd and 3.
Let's go now. Pound the 60, pound the 60, check.
Out of the gun, it's Milton. Escapes the pocket. Just got it away before the hit, but it doesn't matter. It's incomplete. 4th down coming up.
This defense, they had a plan, and they've done an excellent job executing it. Instead of a main character, they've reduced this receiver to a footnote. Kudos to the job collectively on defense.
Check smash. Check smash. 79 Broncos.
Looking to throw. Oh, he put some heat on this deep ball. It is caught at the 20. And this gets the whole way down to the 11-yard line.
One thing we don't have in football is we don't have that radar gun. But if we did, Kate, this is the kind of throw when you throw it that deep outside the numbers that requires a serious fastball, serious arm strength, and he just showed it off.
Ready. Ready.
They're going option keeper on 1st and 10. And he won't get beyond the line of scrimmage. Good work by the defense. 2nd down coming up.
1 yard gain brings up 2nd and 9 at the Bucs 10-yard line.
Just a quarter left before one of these teams punches its ticket to the Super Bowl. It's Vikings ball. We'll see if they can come up with something here and stave off elimination. They'll come to the line here, 2nd and 9.
Ready. Back on 80. Ready.
Milton back to throw. Completed to his running back. And they bring him down at the 7-yard line.
Sure showed off some mobility on that play. Got outside the pocket and easily found an open man.
7th play of the drive. They've been moving it well. This is 3rd and 6.
Cougar 19.
Back to throw. Here's Milton. And he takes it in for the Minnesota touchdown. The Vikings take a 4th quarter lead. It's a Justin Jefferson touchdown. His 2nd scoring catch of the game. And the kick is good. And we're going to have some extra yardage added to the kickoff on the roughing call. So they got him for roughing the kicker. They're going to put that penalty yardage on the spot of the ensuing kickoff. Here's Reichert set to kick this away. And he got all of that one out of the back of the end zone for a touchback.
At their own 35-yard line.
Good starting field position for the Buccaneers. 1st and 10. And again, this is Irving. And he manages to find a little traction on that search field as he fights forward for a couple. Give him a few yards on that run. It's 2nd and 7.
This offense is now left with some ground to make up a little bit here on 2nd down after that drive starts with a very minimal gain.
Shotgun snap for Mayfield. Wheeled in by Felton. And this one does not go far. Working quickly here.
Brings up 3rd and 4.
3rd and short, Mayfield. Got his man, it's on him. And they get this down to the 44 before he stopped. They'll get 14 yards and a new set of downs. From the 44-yard line now, 1st and 10.
1st and 10 at the 44-yard line.
Baker now from the gun. Taken in by Felton, left side. And they're going to be working from the red zone as he reaches the 16. Now about 29 yards on that play, partner, as they get the chains reset.
From a great throw to a nice route and catch to moving the chains. There wasn't a whole lot not to like about that amazing play.
On 1st down, they're going to run with Irving. And this one's going to get all the way down inside the 5. A nice pickup of 11 there, Brock, and they'll have 1st and goal to figure out.
Jake, don't think for a second this is time to step off the gas. You can feel this defense right there on their heels. And now's the best chance to go push the envelope and get aggressive.
1st down, and they go right back to it. Well, so much for finishing things on the ground, huh? He is stopped at the line. They're going to have to regroup now on 2nd and goal.
You know, Kate, these are the situations in training camp that I love more than anything to watch. You learn so much about a football team in these goal-to-go situations. You know you got to protect that goal line, and the defense, well, they did the job on 1st down. More to come.
Running with Irving again on 2nd. He runs it across. Touchdown! The Buccaneers take a fourth quarter lead.
Let's see, Kate, I think in bowling, you get 3 strikes, that's a turkey. You know, in hockey or soccer, you score 3 goals, that's a hat trick. What are we going to call this, other than simply splendid?
That one right down the middle. And the Buccaneers take a 4-point lead. McLaughlin has it on the tee, and he's ready to send this flight. Here's a return from the 7. And he's brought down just beyond that 25-yard line.
The Vikings take over first and 10 at their own 26-yard line.
Offense into the shotgun set as they line this up. First and 10.
Here we go. Set. 70 Timberwolves. Ready.
From the gun, it's a give to Bigsby. And they blow up the opening play of this drive. Love the aggressiveness from this defense. With each carry he gets, Brock, I'm starting to wonder, is this going to be the last touch that he gets in this game? Because it hasn't been a great performance for him.
No, individually, collectively, and you can look up front, right? They've just not been winning the battle enough push, enough drive to get this running game going.
Shotgun snap, looking to throw. Has him on the quick hitter. And it's good yardage, but they tackle him short of the sticks.
To Justin Jefferson. A gain of 8 yards. And it's third down.
On the jump.
So now here's 3rd and 5.
Seven Pirates. Here we go. Here we go. Buckle up, Viking. 18. 19 tight. 19 tight.
He's back to throw. That one is incomplete. Couldn't hang on through the contact.
The numbers tell us pretty clearly, you get to 3rd and long, extra long, it's really hard to stay on the field. That's disappointing because that was 3rd and manageable and incomplete.
70.
The Vikings call a timeout. It'll be their first. And they still have 2 to work with in this final quarter. Down a score. They're going to go for this on 4th down.
Let's go now. Press all 80.
They motion the tight end over.
60 Maverick. 60 Maverick. Ready.
Desperation time here on 4th. Has a big spot to Addison. And this one breaks beautifully as they're going to get it forward to their own 45. They stun the defense with a gain of 14 on 4th down and pick up the first. We've hit the 2-minute warning here in Tampa. Vikings losing by 4. Ball on the 45, 1st and 10.
60 Bison. Mustang 19.
They look to throw it. That one falls to the turf. Couldn't hang on. It's incomplete. Looking for Justin Jefferson on that throw. So it's 2nd down coming up.
I'm not sure if he was hearing footsteps or he just had a surprise break in concentration. It's so unusual at this level to see a drop pass unless there's a hit involved.
After the incomplete pass, here comes 2nd and 10.
70. Cougar 19. 19 Lions. Go.
Back to throw. This one's to Hawkinson outright. And that tackle stops him after a solid gain.
That's not a big completion on a stat sheet, but that's a big contested, what I call gritty catch right there. And that's what the best tight ends will get you.
Looking to throw it. That's caught. This is Addison. And they're going to stop him after he gets this to the 26. This one goes for an even 25 yards. And it'll bring up a Minnesota first down.
Come on. 60 Vikings. 18 Cardinal.
Shotgun give now to Bigsby. This is tough running in this weather out there, but he keeps the feet moving, gains 3. Timeout taken by the Buccaneers. They're first. And they still have 2 available for them as we approach the end of this game. Last run got him 3. Here's 2nd and 7.
Ready.
Again, it's be. And once again, he doesn't manage much before getting brought down. They pick up one on the run. Need more, though. That takes him to 3rd and 5. Throwing now. Buys time, rolling right. And they can't connect on the 3rd down deep shot. Love the courage they had to try it, but it's incomplete, and now we've got 4th down. So they take their shot for the end zone, Brock, rather than focusing on that 1st down marker. And now they've got a decision to make.
Yeah, I think with that incompletion, they've made the decision. You better send that field goal team on. They took their shot. They just couldn't finish it.
The entire season has led them here to this snap. They have to convert here on 4th down. Minnesota spends its 2nd time out here. And they're still going to have one left at their disposal. Their road to the Super Bowl has come down to this play. Need to convert here on 4th down. Desperation time here. Taken in by Addison, left side. And he will score and give them the lead in the final minute. Absolutely clutch score there, Brock, as they take the lead here in the final minutes.
Incredible execution. The moment not too big for any of them. And Kate, they cashed in when it really mattered.
That one splits the uprights. And the Vikings push their lead to 3. Here's Reichert set to kick this away. And he mishit this one badly. It's out of bounds short of the 40, and they're going to take over at that spot. They'll head up 1st and 10 from the 42. Setting up to pass. Brought in left side by Godwin. And he's got a decent gain before being brought down. Tampa spends its 2nd timeout now. After a good pickup, they've got 2nd and 4. Here he is to throw. Chased out to his right. Trying to push deep downfield. And that is incomplete. 8 seconds left now. He was trying to find Ty Felton with that one. And now they need to get 4 on 3rd down.
Okay, this quarterback gets out of the pocket. Genuinely a coin toss whether he's going to keep it with his legs or put it in the air. Sigh of relief there defensively as that ball falls incomplete.
To throw. Maybe a bit of desperation. Here's a deep shot. And this one falls incomplete, so we're down to 4 seconds, and we'd assume our final snap. Meke Buka, the intended target. And 4th and 4 coming up.
I'll tell you what, Kate, challenging this guy in a close game, you are tempting fate. He got one hand on it. He gets 2. It could have gone the other way.
The entire season has led them here to this snap. They have to convert here on 4th down. Here he goes, one final shot. Has it in close. And there'll be no game-winning touchdown in this one. That tackle ends this ball game. So the Vikings pick up the win on the road.